their sniper go terribly wrong today. But these are some of the harder matchups. You know, we saw the Nothing to Say Tiny absolutely shredding a sniper earlier. So are they confident in going for it? No, they're just going to push the pace, go for the Luna. Still not a hero that can man fight the PA. I think Boom, if they can get to that late game stage, they can look good, but Liquid are just going to play so fast.
It's pedal to the metal, isn't it? Like, Liquid are just gas.
Yeah. FBZ, what you got? Tell me what your 1v5 hero is. They will pick it for you. The team believes. What are you going to ask for?
I mean, what does this hero need to achieve for them? I think it needs to give them a bit more team fight.
Yeah, it's like team fight, and it needs to win the lane against Disruptor Luna. Oh, I can only think of weird stuff. I'm like thinking of like pause 3 Abaddon or something. Yeah.
Maybe not that weird.
Maybe. Oh, oh, okay. Now it's too weird, Nomad. Sure.
I have no limits.
He's got nothing left other than some of these ranged heroes like Phoenix, Enigma, Death Prophet. But that's not the archetype. I think you maybe just pick the Sand King. Just see how it goes. It's banned.
Oh.
It's banned. It's banned. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, Tidehunter, the other big team fighter, banned as well.
Yep.
I think the Sand King suggestion from earlier could be an option. Oh, it's so hard, though. So hard to pick that hero. I feel like your lane's
Centaur, maybe?
flops. Yeah.
Underlord. It's beefy, but it's not initiation. It is going to potentially slow down the push and buy them some more time. But is the lane even going to be good? I have... I don't know. I have visions of everybody visiting FBZ in his off lane. You know, Marcy comes flying in, Panko TPs. He's getting glimpsed back towards the tower. He's just trying to waddle around. I'm not sure if this is the answer, but I get the idea. It's trying to slow things down, but I don't think you slow things down against Liquid by stalling. I think they needed to slow things down by taking the initiative, winning the lane and going and getting kills and enabling FBZ and Yopaj. And I don't think that's what they have here, unfortunately.
5 seconds remaining.
I love the safe lane, and I think, you know, mids, I trust Yopaj. You know, Yopaj has some fantastic, phenomenal games every now and again. Can he pull one out when he's this pressured? I don't know, but I am interested to find out. I mean, it is a Boom draft, you know. It's not super typical for the patch, but is it boomy enough for me? I want it to be. I think I'm huffing a little bit here. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. I love Team Liquid. You know, I love both these teams. I'm watching Team Liquid come through the LCQs, but they're in a pretty good place. They're likely to make it to the upper bracket at the moment. Still a little bit of Dota to be played out, but I think they're on a good trajectory. But yeah, Boom need to unbury themselves here. And is this just draft to? I don't know, man. I think we're just gonna have to watch the game and see how it goes. But yeah, safe lane and mid lane should be good. Bottom lane, I think, will be survivable for FBZ. I don't think Luna's strong enough early on to be able to carry the lane with the Disruptor. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe Tims can pull out some magic on the Snapfire as well. What about the rotations in towards mid? Because that's going to be important with the Tiny in the game, right?
Yeah. I think the Marcy is the biggest threat, right? Maybe he can head mid. Tiny's pretty tanky though. It's not going to be easy. But if they can shut down Yopaj, I think they are kind of shutting down Boom's entire game. It's not a bad Tiny game, right? Liquid, they're not that tanky at the start. If Yopaj gets the ball rolling, he can certainly just go around the map, blink Avatossing people, and that's going to severely slow Liquid's roll. But Liquid are so good at these fast lineups. It's just very scary. Like, what's the blink dagger timing going to be this game? Is really the biggest question.
Many questions, only one answer. Who is going to be the victor of this game? Number one, a very critical game for both of these teams, but especially for Boom as we jump into the first match against Liquid.
Oh, are they going aggro? Aggro try with the Luna? Zai's in the trees at top, so
30 seconds to
yeah, he looks like this is where he's planning on settling in. Huh. Like, Boom's tri lane is not bad. It's got an Undying in it. It can't be bad.
They're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill
So we'll see what this is about.
Yeah, it does seem ambitious, I'll be honest. I mean, it puts pressure on the PA, sure, but PA's not even that bad in a tri lane either. Really, back in the days, this was one of the options which they would sometimes go for as Liquid come rushing in for the runes here. And it looks like they are going to be able to secure themselves probably 3, although there is one still remaining at top, which might be left for now.
The Forgotten Bounty rune. Well, we'll see. Maybe when there's some lane rotations or something coming out.
Yeah.
Okay, so Boom are gonna see the tri lane now.
Yeah, Liquid are not being subtle about this. They're flexing on them, and they're blocking the wave to make sure they'll mess with the first equilibrium. You see Jackie, he's trying to block the wave to make sure it doesn't come on the tower. Does so successfully, costs him a lot of health. I don't know if that'll be worthwhile in the long run.
Yeah, at least they can maybe keep it in position here, which is pretty good. Looks like it's still going to bounce out a bit. They managed to deny the range creep, which is really nice.
Yeah, that was actually pretty key from Jackie there to make sure the equilibrium stays somewhat okay for the side of Boom. Very interesting start. And Boom is just still sticking to the dual lane, so Tim's not moving as of yet. Zai going to try and line up into FBZ and Tim's by himself.
I really don't know if this is great for Liquid. Like, PA is actually one of the better heroes at farming in a 2v3 scenario because you can still get CS with Dagger. So I kind of wish that they'd actually just stuck to their guns for a little bit and maybe tried to grab another level on Skem and Jackboys before they rotated in Tims, but it does seem like they're just going to take the tri-lane versus tri-lane. The one thing that's also a little sketchy about doing this is we used to talk about this when we had, like, you know, 1v1 lanes with the Nature's Prophet, but I think the Underlord maybe has that aspect as well here, where if he gets a fast 6, can he not just gate bottom and, like, kill all of the level 3 heroes from Liquid keeping this tri-lane going?
Yeah,
it seems possible to me.
It does seem like it, yeah. I don't know. It's honestly looking good for Boom. And like, yeah, Underlord gonna be happy. PA gonna be okay for now.
He's getting run down by Tombstone.
They got 1, they got 2. Skem gets the double kill. Oh, Liquid, not the start they were looking for when they planned out this tri lane.
Yeah. Well, gonna be very happy with that one if you're Boom. And Liquid gonna stick to their guns, just TPing straight back into bottom lane.
Wow. They are committed to this idea. They trust in the plan, sticking to the script. And Matsu is going to be able to get this wave at the tower, so it's going to be a little bit of extra XP. And then we'll get Matsu to level 2 at the very least, which is going to be a little bit of a buff for them. That Lunar Blessing going to do something at least.
Yeah, so I mean they do have kind of a come destroy the tri-lane hero of their own in the Pangolier, but Zai is getting completely bodied at top. He's got 7 last hits. FBZ has 11 denies. So neither of the side lanes going well.
In the jungle here. Oh, nice jump away. Phantom strike away from Jackie. That's going to keep him out of the rebound range as Tims jumps forwards with the cookie. Jackie trying to take chunks out of Boxy here. Boxy, he has got the dispose. Oh, Centaur coming through for Liquid. Secret Agent.
Check will be in the mail, or they'll probably just take it. They might just take his life.
The classic movie villain plot where...
Yeah. If you've outlived your usefulness.
Give us your money.
And yeah, how much longer is this tri-lane going to go? Tim's is rotating over to put some pressure on the water runes. Again, this is kind of the nice thing about the PA. You can leave her in this lane, and she's still going to get something, even if the tri-lane chooses to stick around.
Yep, daggers will always be a thing. It's going to fill up some sticks for sure, but, well, you got a nice big wand on Luna, but that's going to be about it. So we also saw a little bit of fighting for the water rune there. Yopaj able to steal it away from Mickey using the avalanche and the toss, slowing it down, staggering them, and grabbing that water rune. Meanwhile, the other one went to Tims, so he's able to steal that one away from Boxy, who kind of needed it. He was looking a little poor.
Yeah, not great. Man,
so what's going on at top base, Skip?
Yeah, Zai just can't really do anything against Atrophy Aura. I don't know if there's much else to say. This Underlord pick really seems to have like rattled Liquid. I really didn't think that the Luna Disruptor was going to be that bad against the Underlord, but they seem to. There was some matchup that they were desperate to avoid. That, or they thought that the aggro tri-lane was going to completely crush, having the Luna, but that sort of turned out to be not the case. So the wish list for Boom, which was FBZ and Yopaj have a good game, so that then they can just get farm on Jackboys, it's just looking like that's what they're getting so far. And a super farmed Underlord is going to be very difficult to push into for this Liquid lineup.
Yeah, he can be a brick wall hero. He used to be reliably a brick wall hero. Now he needs a decent start. He needs a couple of items. But when he gets there, he can hold back. But yeah, whether the wall will be built thick enough for Liquid to be unable to smash through, that is the question. But right now, he's getting all the tools he needs to try and control Liquid and keep them in their place.
Yeah, if he gets a mega early Vanguard, how do you kill him? And like, if he just picks up like a Wraith Pact and a Crimson Guard and stuff, that is going to absolutely neuter Liquid's damage output.
Yeah, as they jump forward onto Martu here, the Glimpse is going to come back to push back the PA. Still gets off a decent amount of damage, though. Catablast coming through. The three-man Decay doing absolute work here. So they'll bring down Martu. They'll bring down Insania as well. Skem, he's looking for more. He's even under the tower. Boxy's going to drag him under further, and that's going to mean he does take a fair few hits from the tier 1. But still, huge win for Boom in the bottom lane as once again they tear through Matimberman. And yeah, maybe there's questions being asked now about where he actually wants to go, and there is going to be an answer. They're going to move up to top.
Yeah, Undying reminding everybody of why he's the king of the tri-lane. And okay, look, we're going to try and punish FBZ. Can they do it?
Man's tanky. Is he tanky enough, though? That is the question. Actually turning around with a Firestorm, not immediately just running away. There is help coming, but it's not going to be there in time. They will lose FBZ, and Skem, he has a fun time, but gets immediately sent back to the bottom lane with the Glimpse from Insania.
Well, he was right back to whatever he was doing before, which was coming in here and blocking out the Ancients. That'll definitely be important for Liquid to try and find some recovery farm and accelerate onto Matumberman. So yeah, aggro tri-lane turned out to be a bit of a disaster, and now they're having to scramble to try and recover. Mickey's game is still good.
Smoked up in the top lane here, looking for Martu.
Okay. Yeah,
Does get
level 6.
The level and grow, yeah. Martu hugging that tower, though. Kissing the tower. And now running behind the tower. Doesn't want to be anywhere near that. The call has clearly been made that there is a suspicious missing in the middle lane.
Yeah, there's a suspicious zombie sighting mid. Not the hero that you're expecting to see there right now. And yeah, Liquid are ready looking to make these rotations. So it's Mickey also heading top. I think they've identified, oh god, FBC's game is way too good. We really have to shut this guy down. But FBZ doing kind of a similar thing, also just going to back himself up safely and go grab a little bit of farm in the Ancients.
Absolutely that. So yeah, trying to stabilize here, Liquid, and find themselves kind of a way to kind of get their Luna back into this game a little bit, as she was shut out a small amount. Still doing okay on net worth, though, to be honest. The only one who's really been struggling is Zai when it comes to the actual money.
Yeah, I mean, his net worth isn't terrible. He's still going to hit the Dominator at a pretty reasonable time. And Liquid, this push game plan is still not completely off the rails, right? I don't want to exaggerate too much about how the early game went, but I don't see how setting the lanes the way that they did was better. Oh, Tim's goes down at bottom.
Yep, Zion Boxy able to jump on him and get that kill. That's going to be a nice little pickup there, and helps Zai kind of stabilize a little bit. So again, Liquid doing what they need to get the heroes back in a somewhat commanding position. But I mean, is this draft all about the push? Like, do they have options later into the game or play like a more stable match?
You know what? I don't really think so. I think the PA owns this game, late game, if we get to that point. So they are on a clock. Like, I think they need to end this before kind of... It's not even a specific time, it's just item timings for the PA. is really it. Like, if PA gets kind of 4-5 slotted, I think you're really gonna sweat if he manages to get the B Fury, Deso, BKB, Basher. I think even at that point, even at that point, it's just gonna be him jumping on the Luna and tearing Matumba Man to shreds.
Yeah, Luna absolutely hates playing into his heroes, which can just get on top of you and isolate you in a fight, which is exactly what the PA is designed for. So critical matchup there, but of course the Luna just going to try and outpace it. We'll see how that works out as Boom. Currently Yopaj is just stealing some stacks, being annoying because of course Matu with those bouncing glaives is really hoping to come to the jungle.
Roll through it mid.
Boost things up a bit, but yeah, looking for the Rolling Thunder. It's Tims who's in trouble, but maybe not actually as the rest of Boom come galloping in, trying to save the day. They look towards Boxy. Boxy running over to the Ancients and trying for the TP out. That is not going to happen. Maybe the Ancients will come through and save the day. Not going to happen. Boxy gets pulled down. Yopaj gets a kill. And the aggression is punished. And Tims just continues farming in the middle lane like nothing happened.
Yeah, just trying to get him his level 6 so they can start making some rotations. Actually going for a smoke. Mana not the best for Yopaj, but Zai is behind the tower at bottom without too much backup. They scan this, but can he get out of here? Doesn't have a TP. Maybe he can Hurricane himself?
Yeah, it's walking over. That's probably going to have to be the play here, as he will do exactly that. Glimpse back as well from Yopaj, but gets off the toss just before he goes down. But Zai's going to be able to kill off Tims regardless. Tims, again, just did not have the HP to really make that play. So Liquid going to find the punish fairly easily there. And Insania, right place, right time.
I kind of want Yopaj to chill out a little bit and just farm to this blink, get a couple more levels.
Yeah, breathe and believe, you know?
Yeah, I think they can wait for the tome on the Snapfire as well before they make too many more of these plays. They're rushing a bit.
Boxy gonna get jumped a little bit here by Jackie, Skem, and Yopaj. The whole crew turning up for this one, and I'm wondering if they leave the kill. Nope, certainly not. Skem says, I need this. It's very important for me.
He didn't have boots yet, so maybe we'll give him that one. Though it would have been really nice to get the kill on either the PA or the Tiny.
All right, we'll give Skem his boots. You're allowed, but
that's all you get.
Yeah, that's it. Happens again, and it's an Overwatch case.
Yeah, you got boots and a wand. Anything else on Undying? That's griefing. Straight to the gulag.
Absolutely. Well, Boom. Starting to put some pressure on top here, as FBZ wants to do. I'm going to have to force someone up here to defend that. Oh, I mean, Liquid might just leave it as well. It is an Underlord after all. It's in the middle lane, going for the play onto Phantom Assassin. She can't get caught out here. Does get the blink, though, up to the catapult. And now the blur. Mickey still chasing, though. He's got the swashbuckle. If he connects here, Jackie could be in some trouble. Tries to outmaneuver him. Glimpses there, and that'll be enough damage to bring him down. FBZ turns up, says, no, thank you. I'll just go back to my lane. Thanks, guys. Bye. And gets a tower.
I've got a tower to last hit. Tim's is going to come mid, Skem's going to come top. Everybody's deciding exactly where they want to be.
It's just a fun time. We like jumping.
We never get to see this. Yeah, the Underlord hasn't been viable for a little bit, so everyone's just checking it out, enjoying it. Whee.
Well, Zai, he's found his new home. He's loving life in the bottom lane. Now second in net worth, despite a horrible start, and somehow it's Jackie who's the one who's ended up struggling after all of this. That death not doing him any favors, that's for sure.
Yeah, hasn't found a whole lot of room to sit back and farm. I think it's still going to be an alright timing on the B Fury, but really waiting for his 2 cores to get active and start making some space. Yopaj's just about to pick up the blink at mid, so that should be go time, and they've also got an Atos on FBZ, going for a slightly more aggressive build than what he originally had planned once they swapped up the lanes and he didn't feel like he needed the Vanguard anymore.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that, I think. Just going out on the map, doing stuff, putting pressure, poking at Liquid, always going to be good. Try to don't poke too hard and get your finger bitten off.
Yeah, I do have to be careful. They still have quite a bit of team fight, some big buttons to push. Matu's not going to have the Eclipse, though. It's just a 1-4-4 build for him. He's in full farm mode, trying to recover. They don't really have any Ancient stacks or anything, but he's getting a lot. And there's a double damage on this Pango. It's Liquid looking for a move.
Tim's not the target they want, but the target they'll take is they just drop everything onto this poor old Snapfire and make a claim for Boom's jungle. So, again, this is where Jackie kind of wants to be at the moment. This is the money area right now. As Mickey actually going to be able to dodge out the Pit of Malice. FBZ trying hard for it here, but they're going to throw everything onto Mickey, and Mickey is going to get dropped down. Yopaj with the blink reveal, finding a very critical kill. So, yeah, Liquid swoop in, get the kill onto the Snapfire, but lose that Pangolier as he steps out alone into the middle lane.
Oh, and Zai, suddenly there's a Fiend's Gate in front of it, the Hurricane again.
Yeah,
no,
but here we go, this
got
time it's going to land the pit. Glimpse out from Insania again, is it going to do enough? No, it is not. And another kill for FBZ, as even looking for Insania here. Scam getting busy with it, but not going to be able to close the gap onto the Disruptor, so Insania just runs away.
Boom, just running at him. Jackie really wishing that he was the one getting these last hits, but I think he's still going to be happy that his team is getting kills. It looks like he's on track to get a pretty decent Battle Fury timing and start farming his way back in. There's already a couple of Ancient stacks as well. Tim's going to keep accelerating those. So as soon as he gets the B Fury, he's going to jump back up to being, you know, kind of top 3, top 4 on net worth.
Radiant are scanning.
And Liquid, they would really love to come and take this mid tier 1, but it's going to kind of require a pick-off first. Not easy to just run straight into the Underlord and the Tiny.
No, that's a bit of a brick wall, that's for sure.
Yeah.
A brick wall which kills you. A spiked brick wall.
Of Doom.
It works. Yeah, thanks. Insania moving over. Just trying to get some vision down. They really want to fight hard for this jungle. They know how profitable it would be for Boom to be able to hold all of their map at the moment. And Liquid just really want to close it off. Make them start sweating a little bit. But Boom so far have been managing to keep things very, very even. And Jackie just taking the safest farm he can as well.
Yeah, they've created a nice little area that he can farm into.
Now, look at this from Boom. Tombstone gets dropped down, but nice two-man Static Storm coming out from Insania. They're going to turn around, blow up Scam, and FBZ is going to be next on the list. Is there anything they can do to keep this man alive? No, there is not. FBZ just going to melt to the force of Liquid. And, yeah, I cancel that one.
Scam had a long time to think about that TP.
Really let it go down to the final 0.1 second there, making his team sweat.
Yeah. Well, you know, Liquid were all looking at it the whole time, so, you know. 3 extra seconds multiplied by 5 Liquid members. That's space created.
15 seconds of time wasted. Wow. You really are a mathematician, Basecamp.
I didn't do the math. That's all you.
That's all my pride.
Yeah. Don't let me take the credit, Nomad. Okay, well, Boom losing a fight that they were not really prepared for, getting caught completely flat-footed. Damage on Matu.
Oh, Matu. He's in a bad place right now, and it seems just kind of behind him, but not really offering a whole lot. They'll move over towards the Boxy, and this Boxy is gone. Now it's going to be 2 kills. Once again, Fiend's Gate just kind of catching Liquid asleep at the wheel a little bit.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of these global abilities and glimpse being things where sometimes it's just hard to remember that the enemy team does have them, and you can have an Underlord suddenly appearing out of nowhere right on top of your head.
Jackie has now completed the Battle Fury and immediately getting the Power Treads to follow up as well, so he's going to be able to start catching up with the Luna a little bit when it comes to farm, and oh, a fat stack as well for Jackie here as well. That is very welcome sight.
Get away from this experience, Skim. What are you doing? Yeah, Tim's, get away.
Get out of here.
This is Jackboy's experience. Come on.
Scam gonna get dropped here in the middle lane though. Boxy manages to connect with the rebound, and once again Liquid with that sidekick just tearing through the creeps and looking to take down the tower as well. And Zai's here as well, by the way, with the Inner Beast, with the creeps as they'll see Yopaj. Yopaj gonna jump here, Mickey, with the Rolling Thunder. Gonna try and lock him down up here on the high ground. Can't do a thing on the Tiny. Just has to sit here and wait for the sweet release of... That's taking some time. Okay, there we go. Yopaj falls. The Rolling Thunder kills him off. Liquid, they are hitting the acceleration right now, and into the pit they will go. Aegis is the next objective, and I'm not sure Boom's gonna be able to do anything about it.
Sick positioning from Insania, puts the ward down, kills the enemy mid, and Liquid not letting their foot off the gas.
I want to point out this warding from Liquid as well. They've got like...
They go wards everywhere. Yeah, absolutely nothing is getting dewarded by Boom. They're getting completely destroyed on the Vision game. And that's not even to mention the Hawks. Yeah, maybe a game where Skem just needs to pick up this early gem. He's looking. He's like, where did they see my Tiny? But
where wards?
Yeah.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Well, 10-9 is a scoreline. We've actually managed to pick up more kills in this game, but it doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things, especially when it comes down to money, when it comes down to ages, when it comes down to towers. Liquid certainly far ahead in most regards here. All on Jackie. Can he find the space? Can he find the time? Can Boom make the space and time for him to come online?
Yeah, he is feeling a little bit under the pump because he is just going to go for the BKB second item. Doesn't feel like he has the time to go for the Deso first. And like not even picking up the Mithril Hammer to keep the option open. He does just grab the Ogre Axe. Looks like his concept is kind of, I'm going to have to join the team soon.
Is this what you want from him?
Oh, they saw Scam, but I think that might just lead them to Jack Boys.
Yeah,
Scam stacking the enemy ancients here.
Embracing the support life, actually turning it around to Insania, almost bringing him down, but luckily Boxy is there with a big DPS. Whoa, 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 where's this coming in? Underlord. No, I think it was just giving him a Fiend's Gate to maybe escape with or something, I'm not sure, but...
Yeah, it wasn't a very long range one. The two gates will fit on one screen, but...
Yeah, that plan was scrapped very, very quickly. Call it the mini budget. As Matu
just see
Yopaj just jumping in on them right now, but they've got the Eclipse. Matu just going to try and turn it around onto Yopaj. Yopaj needs to leave, but he's got no way out of this. Nobody coming. There was a cookie on the way, but oh no, Tims might be dying for his efforts here. You can't jump over that wall, my friend. You're not big enough. And now Zai on a killing spree as they will tear down this tier 2 tower. My God.
They're just getting demolished on the Vision game. What can you do when Liquid know exactly where you are at all times? And it's 20 minutes. We're still waiting on this PA, and Liquid are just heading up onto the high ground.
This is exactly what Boom were dreading when they came into this game. Exactly the thing they were trying to stop. But Liquid, some games, when they're firing on these cylinders, it is just impossible to stop them. It really is.
Yeah, they're looking a little inevitable.
Coming out from Boom, but...
And now the glaives start bouncing everywhere. They're really wishing that they had that Crimson Guard, perhaps. They're going to poke at Matu, but he's still got Aegis. He's still got BKB.
Yeah, it's going to be a long time locked down in there. A lot of his health going. That's just the way, but luckily he's got the sidekick coming out from Marcy. And yes, that was deliberate. It's pretty ridiculous.
All right, they got him. Okay. Can they toss him back? Yopaj? Gonna look for it, maybe? I mean, he's still got BKB.
Yeah, I think that's what they're afraid of, but no Eclipse, so should technically be possible. A little scared from Boom, maybe.
Double damage.
Gonna look for it, maybe? I mean, he's still got BKB.
Yeah, I think that's what they're afraid of, but no Eclipse, so should technically be possible. A little scared from Boom, maybe.
Double damage.
Ooh, Jackie, be careful where you go with this double damage, my friend. Gonna move into the biangle. Scam seems to think they have vision down here. He's wrong,
I mean, they did early. The vision was on the cliff, and that was what saw him walking up here. So he's got the right idea. He's just pinging where he died. But Liquid suspecting that there's the PS side of the map, gonna go and clear everything out.
Yeah, good read from Boom.
Yeah. But just not really.
Did you want to see the toss back there? Do you think it would have worked out well for them?
No, I don't think it would have worked.
Okay.
I just
a bit too much follow up. You know, the Pangle here, able to just jump in. The Marcy as well. There's too much buffs coming out into that Luna.
Yeah, I think maybe the only way that you do it is if somehow you like cookie him so he starts stun.
Able to just jump in. The Marcy as well. There's too much buffs coming out into that Luna.
Yeah, I think maybe the only way that you do it is if somehow you like cookie him so he starts stunned, and then you can toss him back.
This could be a very dangerous wave to take. Insania just going to drop it down. A BKB pot from Jackie. Well, It's a sad one. He's going in. He's going in
Where's
onto
the crits?
Insania. Wants to pick up the kill. Will be able to do so. And then comes a Primal Roar onto PA. At the moment her BKB ends, the Eclipse comes down from Matu, and they'll absolutely shred that poor Phantom Assassin. Jackie just trying desperately to make some use out of his BKB there. In a way, you can understand it as well, because if he doesn't find use of the BKB, then the game is just going to get even harder. But
Yeah.
also, you know, the team a little bit slow to come in, and yeah, bad situation for Boom again.
Yeah, but that was just his, like, yeah, it's his last 5 minutes of farm kind of amounting to nothing. BKB getting forced out. And Boom are looking for a play without him. Okay, they hit a scan on this hill. Liquid are not that split up. Yeah, I think Boom kind of losing their nerve a little bit. Just going to go for the waves.
Yeah, that would have been a brave one without their highest net worth hero. I can understand it, trying to find the pick whilst they're scattered, but yeah, Liquid, as you say, not really scared. There's no reason for them to take that risk.
Are scanning.
Jackie humbled a bit. The BKB trust was a little too strong. I mean, you did see how strong it actually was.
The glimpse. Yo, Posh.
God. Well, it's going to be a dead Tiny today. 43 seconds. No Yopaj.
I still see more.
Yeah, Zania is actually going to drop down the ultimate on the cliff there, trying to catch out the Undying, which is interesting. BKB is popped from Jackie, gets a split second to do it thanks to the cookie. Isn't even going to matter, though. The damage is coming through from Liquid regardless, as they're going to rip apart Tims, and now they look for Jackie as well. Throw him back with the dispos. Damage comes in. Jackie is gone. And,
Skem takes down Insania.
Yeah.
Help, help.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yep, he was trying to kill you. He succeeded in killing you, but don't worry, Insania. You can take solace in the fact that Liquid are going to kill their base. Tier 3 tower in the bottom lane, going to be the next target for the side of Team Liquid. Oh, Boom.
Just like, yeah, the coordination from Boom a little bit lacking, the read on the map. Liquid, absolute confidence, huge like killer instinct all the time. Insania's Disruptor is just running in. Finding static storms on cores, and Boom all kind of huddled up in their base, hoping that the PA can farm them out of this one, but they gotta go and make space for him on the map. Put down a ward, camp a high ground, use your Mortimer's Kisses, try and kill somebody, delay the game that way. You're not gonna win this by just cowering inside of your base. And it might be too little too late now. They're so timid on the map. They're getting destroyed on the ward game.
Yeah, Tims is seen, and it's not going to be long before he's eaten alive by Matu. The glimpse not really connecting there, so the drums might actually buy Tims and needs the space he needs to get away. Matu left empty-handed this time around. DD bottled, though, on this Luna.
We've almost got eggs on Tiny, so you're probably going to grab that one. The only lane of racks that they have left to push is top, so there are going to be some trees nearby.
You're a real glass half full kind of guy.
You gotta try. You gotta do what you can in these kind of situations. Oh god, they're just sitting on the hawk. Kill the hawk. But also Roshan. Okay, 2.5 minutes, so still a little while. But I mean, Liquid can probably just hang around in the neighborhood. Do they even need an Aegis? They've got a MKB and a DD. On Matu, I think in his 8-second BKB duration, he might be able to kill everybody.
Yeah, that doesn't seem unreasonable, does it? Jackie just does not have items right now, so no threat onto the BKB Luna whatsoever. Battle Fury BKB, that is going to be it. It's actually got the Admin Shard queued up. I mean, hopefully he just goes to the for the Desolator. I think the Shard would be a bit too spicy for me.
I think he's just in the mindset that he can't get it. It's just going to take too long. Like this is the best item that he can get for the gold.
Yep. And Boom. They're going for this right now. This is kind of in stark contrast to what we saw in Entity versus Secret, where Entity were kind of just happy to let objectives fall, let Roshan fall, just hit their timing. That was all that mattered to them.
Oh god.
Boom though, jumping in, Boxy on the high ground. He's got the BKB, so could immediately just try to take down Scam. Scam does get off the tombstone, but Boxy takes care of it with ease, and FBZ getting left behind. The whole team just absolutely bailing on this plan. Yopaj going to try and throw in the tree volley, but that's not going to work, and now Boxy in onto Jackie. They've got the roar out from Zai as well, isolating Jackie on the backlands here. Liquid surround the Phantom Assassin. She's gone as well, as there's just too much damage coming out from the side.
Everybody's going through the feet.
Nice celebratory portals to end the game out there. Gonna give Boom a couple more kills, but yeah, in the end, Liquid, they will take the win with a celebratory portal.
Man, Liquid, even after, like, they botched the first 5 minutes of this game, and yet it did not seem to matter in the slightest. They just made all the rotations, Boom, dropped the ball rotating a couple of times, like that attempt on the Beastmaster at bottom where Insania was just there, they glimpsed away the Tiny and like who didn't really have mana, and then they killed Tim's anyway.